The content of this podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the guidance of your healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding your mental or physical health. The views expressed are those of the host and guests and do not replace personalized care from a licensed professional.
Welcome to Mindful Moments with Pedro Morante, a space where a nurse practitioner and educator shares real talk on mental wellness, mindfulness, and navigating life in and out of healthcare. Let's take a moment to breathe, reflect, and grow together.
It's very important, guys, to start slow, go steady. No, it's not a fast race. We're all in this together.
There's a lot of anxiety, depression, and PTSD going on. So just need to make sure that our message as a provider is heard by our minority patients. Making sure that we are here for you.
Happy New Year to everyone, and welcome back to the podcast, Mindful Moments, where stories aren't just told, they are felt. So today's episode is one of the conversation that stays with you long after the music fades and the mic goes quiet. Our guest is someone who lives at the intersection of heart and hustle, a musician whose songs carry emotion, a caregiver shaped by love and responsibility, an entrepreneur bold enough to build something from lived experience, and a father whose life was forever changed by parenthood. Joining us today is Garth Garcia, musician, CEO, and the founder of Doctors on the Go. Garth's journey isn't linear, it's layered. It is about family, sacrifice, resilience, and daring to dream even when life asks more of you than you ever expected to give. From defining his moments in his career to turning caregiving into purpose-driven entrepreneurship, from writing songs born in quiet, heavy sessions, to stepping into fatherhood in a way that reshaped his entire worldview. This conversation is about bold notes, the ones you play when fear is loud, when love is complicated, and when the dream feels bigger than you. We'll talk about music, mental health, business, family, and the truths we don't always say out loud. We'll move through reflection, rapid-fire honesty, and moments that surprise you. So wherever you're listening from, slow down, take a breath, and settle in, because this episode isn't just about success, it's about becoming. This is Bold Notes, Garth Garcia on family, music, and building dreams. Let's begin and welcome Garth Garcia in the house. Woo!
Woo! Thank you.
Celebration of this year, and thank you with your busy schedule. And shout out to Miss Shine also always there to support us with this collaboration. So thank you so much, Sir Garth, Boss G.
Thank you for having me. And I've seen your interview before because I co-produced Billy, and that was an amazing conversation. So I said, when he invited me, I said, sure, I would just have to find date, and now we're here.
Thank you, Boss G. Let's start with your music. Your journey has been incredible. What has been the most defining moment of your music career so far?
Well, for me, it was when my original song, Always in My Head, popped the US iTunes chart. That is because of all the support I get from the community and also back home. And, I was so surprised that someone that has a childhood dream of performing has reached that kind of level of, musicality. Also that when I also went to went home for the back home concert in Music Museum. Um, if some of you are not familiar with Music Museum, it's one of the most iconic venue in the Philippines, which is a little bit intimate than the bigger domes, but it's a dream. And then when I went there and had a concert, it was a sold out after not performing in the Philippines for about like 9 years. So that's also one of the most defining moments for me.
Yes, and I've seen that in your social media posts, and it's daming nanood. So congratulations for your
Thank
back-to-back
you.
from Miss Jaya. We're in the Zipper Concert Hall, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Music Museum, and then now we're bringing another big birthday concert event for you. And your birthday is coming up. Can you tell us what that show represents for you personally?
Well, as a kid, I've been a fan. I'm always a fan of like classic songs, like songs from those era, like 50s, 60s, 70s. And those are the songs I've been hearing from my neighbors, speakers, or my own dad growing up. So, and also growing up, I've been a fan of like James Bond films. So we incorporated both like ideas into a concert. And it is something that I'm sure most of the people that have seen me in the past have not seen me perform those types of songs and those types of like theme. So it's gonna be new. They've always seen me singing pop, EDM, or like dancey tunes, but this time we're making it different, making it new for our audience.
That's great. And you're also collaborating with different artists, and one of them is Miss Lani Misalucha. Can you tell us what was the talk about this special collaboration with her as your special
Um,
guest?
yeah, it's really a very special moment because when I first had a show with her, I believe it was like 6 years ago. Um, she was the one who introduced me with the title of Prince of Pop, something. I think it's from the producer, and she and Noy Zuniga like formally welcomed me on stage with the title. Um, and after that, we've been working together for Himig, and we worked also on producing her music video with starting promotions. We produced her music video, and from then on, we became friends. And like she's my ate, and this time, she's gracious enough to like give time straight from Manila. She's guesting on my concert, and it's something that you know um, that really defined her career. Very classic, very elegant. So this concert is really something to look forward to, especially to sa ating kababayan to LA. And we just learned right now that all tickets are sold out. So and it's only 7 days ago. So I'm excited, and I thank everybody who's supporting or who has supported the concert so far.
Congratulations, Sir Gord. Grabe na
Thank
to. Ang dami
you.
yan for sure.
This time it's more intimate, but it's something different nga. So I'm looking forward, and it's too early to declare sold out, but we're gonna post it later.
Ooh, thank you so much. And you heard it first here. Thank you for the trust.
Thank you. Also, thank you, Doc Peter, um, for supporting my show, regardless if you're in town or not. And especially this show that I'm doing on the 24th. You've supported, you've shown your support for us. So we appreciate you for supporting us artists in SoCal.
Thank you. And it's just a way of showing our loyalty and support for you, because you've been also been a very dear friend to us, to me and Crystal and the family. So thank you also. And to Shine too, right? Now
Yeah.
many know you are a musician, but you also become a caregiver, right? What was
Yes.
that experience like, and did caring for others influence your music?
When I first came in the US, all immigrants would most of the time would not have a choice of of picking jobs. And for me, it's not because I don't have a choice, but it's also something that really fulfilling. And also, it actually pays much. And you get to meet a lot of people, and you get to meet people that has a lot of insights about life, especially some of the patients that I took care in the past. We just love watching classic movies, just what I said. And this theme that I'm doing a concert, the first time I saw Wizard of Oz with this patient. So this for caregiving is really a special experience for me, and it taught me humility, and it taught me of all of us are gonna reach that certain age, and we really also need people that would take care of us. So it made me realize to live life, and also like live in the moment and be a good person, diba?
Yes, thank you. And caregiver is a very noble job. It's like
That's true.
yeah, and we can create an impact to the community. I was once a caregiver too. When I first came in here, I was a certified nurse assistant, so I also did one-on-one home care. So that's something that resonates with your message too. I really, really
Mhm.
see in you too, Mr. Gart. You're such an inspiration, and
Thank you.
and being a caregiver is a hard but Herculean task, but also rewarding. So it taught us humility, and that's
True.
something that agreeable to you. If your music could speak to your younger self during your caregiver days, what song would encapsulate your experience then?
The song that really defined my experience as a caregiver when I was starting here, and also my younger self, and to what I'm experiencing right now, as they say, successful. But you know, I don't really settle for you're already successful. You keep on learning. You keep on um, trying new things, and you keep on doing what you love. And there's no set. You don't settle for that. Diba, na successful ka na. But the song that really described my experience is Bridge Over Troubled Water. Kasi um, you'll never get to where you're supposed to go if if there's no people that helps you, you know, reach there. And for me, it's my family, it's the friends that I trust, it's the longtime friends, and some of the friends that we gained um, are our friends since we started. And they're not always on social media, but they're the people that are consistent, regardless of what status we have in life. So we're grateful for the people, and that's Bridge Over Troubled Water. May pasample pa, teka lang ha.
Sample, sample.
And that song is called Bridge Over Troubled Water, and I'm not performing this the 24th, but here's how it goes. When friends can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Thank you.
Yan pa lang, solve na kami. Thank you so much for that wonderful message. And I think everybody can resonate that, especially our kababayan, right? Sometimes we have a lot of challenges, but we're still able to be resilient, kumbaga.
That's true.
Now, after caregiving, Boss G, you came into entrepreneurship. Very inspiring. Tell us about the company you founded, Doctors on the Go.
Okay. So while caregiving, I'm also performing on the side. So for concerts, and also for like local bars and restaurants. And this is where I meet a lot of people that inspired me to also be as successful as them. And there was a time that I was also got employed into the medical world, to a medical office, and that's where me and Shine like were able to gain experience of um, working in that kind of setup. And we were inspired after working for a few years to also open our own company. And after saving money and selling properties, we put up our own company and took the risk because I'm always like a risk taker and I always believe like if you don't do it right now, it's not gonna happen. So we did it, and luckily after a lot of hard work, it worked. And and paying forward, we also help friends and some of our families to also be part of that journey and success.
Congratulations for Doctors Undergo. Can you tell us about your different services, and for those who are nurse practitioners out there, nurses that are listening to this podcast?
So basically, what we do is visit homebound patients because they're not able to go to hospitals anymore. So we send nurse practitioners and PAs to their homes and do assessments, and we also evaluate them if they qualify for home health or hospice. And most recently, we do wound care services. It's always amazing to elevate your business. And most recently, we're also thinking of opening a psychiatric side of the business. Kaya invited ka, Doc, ha? Joke. Ikaw ang
Ooh.
trainer, Doc. Kaya mahal to si Doc, eh. Sure.
Doc, okay lang kahit anong questions mo, we can collaborate on it. There's so
Okay.
much space needing it right now. So
All right. It's recording right now, so whatever questions we have.
thank you. That's
G.
very wonderful. And mental health is very needed right now. So we can do a lot of collaborations out there. And
Mm-hmm.
now I also wanted to ask about your music and healthcare experience. In what ways do you think these two different industries that you are both in now are similar or somewhat related?
Well, for me, it's really relates to my experience because when I was taking care of patients in the past, when they're agitated, when they're like sad, I always like sing for them, and I always ask them what song do you like during your era, and in return they also introduce me the songs that they love, and I was not even familiar with the artist, and that made me a big fan of such artists like Dean Martin, um, artists from the '60s, and right now I'm also able to spread awareness about doctors on the go, about um, medical health, medical practices, and what we do in the business through music, because that's where I meet a lot of business owners, nurses, doctors, NPs, and PAs like you, Doc. That's where I meet all these connections. So for me, it really works side by side for me as an artist. And whenever we have calls of inquiring on working with us, it's always like, and most of the time they would say, "Oh, I learned about Doctor Sodico because Garth, because I saw Garth perform in here and there, and they mentioned that they have a mobile medical group." So for me, it really works so well.
Yeah, they kind of complement each other, and at the same time, you're able to reach more people, especially expand your
That's
business.
true.
And I know your sisters also has
Yes.
the medical corporation in Northern California, so that's amazing.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
what do you wish about entrepreneurship? Because it can be brutal, right? Was there a moment when you thought that maybe I'm not cut out for this? And how did you survive that?
All entrepreneurs would say not all business owners or businesses are smooth sailing. So for us, we've experienced a lot. Um, we've had a lot of um, trials when in the past 6 years that we've had this business. of course, especially with we deal with like government agencies, and from time to time they change. And we also deal with like nurse practitioners or PAs that would always look for like new opportunities, and it's always a challenge to keep um, their employment, diba? And also with people that works for us, from time to time they have to change careers and they have to move to different states. So that's the challenging part for us. Um, but as long as you have a trusted team, and as long as the core, which is me and my wife who owns the business, are working together and are always have a positive outlook about, regardless of we have really big challenges, it's gonna work. And as long as we always innovate, then we're fine.
Yes, and I know that being a entrepreneur is like a 24/7 obligation. So I
It's
really
true.
respect you for taking this risk too. And not everybody can do it. Some of my friends, they don't want to enter entrepreneurship, but there's like a beauty surrounding entrepreneurship, which
Mhm.
a lot of entrepreneurs can just enjoy it while versus being an employee. Now, what do you wish more people understood about the caregivers you once were and the healthcare entrepreneurs you are now?
Well, I want people to understand that regardless of your status or regardless of your job title, you're the same. And that's what I always like, infuse with my employees, with the people that I work with, um, that, we're the same. And you can talk to me in a casual way, or you can speak your mind, but then, um, they can tell me their suggestions or their insights, and I can also like teach them what I've experienced in the past years. So I think being a caregiver and being a CEO of a medical company is very similar. We have the same goal, which is providing and helping people medically, and it's just a title. And regardless of what you've achieved, you should stay grounded, and you should be an inspiration, and you should be reachable and teachable as well. So, kaya for me, regardless of saan man ako ngayon, I'm still the same person that I was when I was a caregiver. So that's what they say. Di ko alam yung iba, but that's what they say that, I always treat people same all the time, regardless of any status.
And I've noticed that your friends before same pa rin ang circle mo, Garte. So it
That's true.
means you've kept all those friendship, and that's very important, right? Kahit
Yeah.
nagkalaban, you still grounded by humility. That's
Oh,
something
thank
that
you. And I
now
always like make sure to still connect with
yeah.
people that have helped us in the past when we were starting, people that have helped us find jobs, people that have housed us and became a family. And, we always remember and thank them from time to time. We always make sure to greet them on their birthdays. So that makes us still grounded. Like, oh, parang sabi nga nila, diba, you don't forget where you came from.
How do you balance your music, entrepreneurship, and family life?
I always make sure to balance my time. I always keep a calendar, and I always make sure to fulfill all my commitments. And there's also people that reminds me of what to do and what not to do. And I'm always grateful for the people that that guides me of how to you know act well in public, and also like if I'm committed to this and that. And I don't know if you noticed, like if I say yes, I will be there. And if I do, I say if I can make it, I would say no right away. And I always make sure to communicate with people. And when I have downtime, I of course I would always spend it with my family, right? At home, it's always like it's always relaxing and it always feels good when you're home. And I also make sure to connect with my family in the Bay Area, my sister, my parents, because especially holidays, we always drive there and still focused on the businesses that we have to make sure that it's well attended, because that's the one that bringing food in the table. So that's how I balance everything. I don't know how I did it, as they say, because I'm still singing everywhere. I still do music. I have a studio. I have an office. We have so just keep a calendar, diba? Ikaw din, Doc, diba? That's also the questions that you always get because you're always out and about.
Yes, but I think you on your side, I see you evolving, and I see you also always making sure that your family's your priority. You go to North California every time there's Thanksgiving
Oh,
and Christmas season, so that's probably the secret for both of us is that we're very family oriented, and we were
I
able
also
to
noticed that.
because the family is our cornerstone of
Yes.
our core of our
Hmm.
what we do in our life, in our inspiration.
That's true.
Thank you for that. Now we're gonna switch gear towards your towards this interview. There are prevalence of children with special healthcare needs in the U.S. Significant portion of children have special healthcare needs and disabilities too. That shows between 6% and 18% of all children fall into this category, depending on their disability. And these children are part of the US families also, and including dads that are taking care of them either on active participation or indirect care, such as arranging services and resources. So we see that in 2025, there are 63 million Americans and nearly 1 in 4 adults are providing unpaid care for someone with chronic illness, disability, or special needs, which includes children and adults. Now, you've shared a special moment with you and your child with special needs. How did this change how you view life and your parenthood?
Well, when we found out that our kid is special, at first we were in denial, but upon learning, it's my family really has like every generation we have a special kid, and that's what I only learned it most recently. And when we had him, we considered him as our lucky charm, and he is very sweet. Most of them, actually, a lot of them are very sweet and uh, very affectionate, diba? And that also changed my perspective of treating people with disability, with mental health issues. And that's also what I've been doing in the past since I was in the Philippines. Whenever I do concerts, whenever I do outreach, and I always tell my supporters to, instead of like giving me gifts, let's donate it to the charity that I've been supporting. There's this organization in Mandaluyong that supports kids with disabilities, and that I've been supporting them for years. And now, since my son moved to Batangas, that's uh, the the charity that I'm supporting on this concert on the 24th. And yeah, basically, when I did not have a son with disability, I would like to excuse myself. I sometimes make fun with them. I make fun of people with these disabilities when I was like younger, when you're like in high school. But I learned that we should be nice to all people, regardless if they have disabilities or not. And yeah, it teach me to really be kind to people. Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Gart, for sharing that personal experience of yours. And could not further agree. They're very talented, very
Yeah,
sweet, and I agree with you. They a lot of families consider them as their luck charm. I think
yeah,
that's also the secret of you being successful, and they have different uh, special talents and also capability. They're very artistic, and
it's
most of
true.
them are very able to at least reach their full potential with the proper support that we provide them. Now, if there's a song that you've written that no one else have heard yet because it's too personal, can you share the story behind this?
Oh, so I wrote a lot of Filipino songs and English songs, but the a song that they did not hear yet is because I did not release it yet, but I plan of like releasing it with a video which focuses on family and my kids and uh, friends that became family, all people that are close in my heart. So the song is called Pangarap ng Puso. So the song is called Pangarap ng Puso, and it's dedicated to my family. But in the past, I also wrote a song for my wife, yung siya, di ba? Siya ang aking mahal, hiling sa may kapal. Siya ang aking buhay, nagbigay ng kulay. Siya ang aking tala, hiling kay bathala. Siya ang hiningi kong kabiyak ng puso. Iisa lang ang dalangin ko. Sana habang buhay ay ako at siya. Ah,
Mapapasana all na lang tayo, guys. That's so good.
may
Right.
pangarap ng puso is which is family centered na sinulat ko, and I'm gonna release it this year after the classic era ni Garth, di ba? Ang mga Diamonds Are Forever. Si pangarap ng puso goes like this. Pangarap ng puso'y simpleng saya, hindi sa yaman, di rin sa ginto. Sa pagmamahal at pag-aaruga, doon matatamo tunay na ligaya. Parang ganun.
Galing, galing.
Thank
We're so
you.
for the release of those songs, and also make sure, guys, to subscribe to Sargart's Spotify. Okay,
Yes, and also YouTube, Garth
YouTube.
Garcia.
Great. With everything you've accomplished, was there anything that you wish you could have done differently and why?
Well, for me, I wouldn't change anything because if I didn't took the risk years ago, we wouldn't be enjoying what we're enjoying right now. And along the journey, you always commit mistakes, but it taught you lessons. So whatever we've experienced in the past, it's always part of the journey. So I wouldn't change anything that we've had um, done in the past.
Thank you. And I adore that about you. You're a risk taker. At the same time, taking a risk comes with an outcome that successful for you. So you're one of the Filipinos and one of the icon that we look up to. Very successful in in California, and also we're gonna play a very important game. It's called Mindful Talk. So first time kung gagawin to.
Oh, first time.
Oh, yes. So you are the first one. So there are four categories that we have: emotions, mindful, inquiry, and expression. Can you choose one category?
Emotion mindful. Okay, let's do because since your show has a title
Mindful.
na mindful, let's do it.
It's mindfulness. So I'm gonna choose a question that relates to that. So madami dito. So I'll just do this one. Why do you think it is important to be kind on the mindful section?
Wow, it's almost similar to the question I had earlier.
Mhm.
It's always important to be kind because I always believe with like good karma. If you whatever you put out there, always comes back to you. Because I always experience that whenever, especially as a musician, right? I always do shows, and I'm always like worried if people would come, people would support. But you'll be surprised that when you seeded something, or you planted kindness in the past, or you supported them in their shows or in their businesses. You supported when they were starting, or you're just being you're just being kind to them in the past. Then you'll be surprised of how how much support you get back from doing that to them. And that's what I've been experiencing in the past years that I've been doing shows and been inviting people. Like, you'll be surprised, oh, they're here. And I've known these people like 6 years ago, 4 years ago. And I'm always grateful to the people that, return kindness. That is because maybe I also gave them the same treatment, or the same kindness years back.
Yes, I think that's the law of karma, right? Do unto others as you would like others do unto you.
Yes, Confucius.
Great. The next one is expression. Okay.
Expression.
Expression. What are
Acting
some
ba ito?
Yes, what are some things that you love about yourself?
Ha?
What are some things?
Nahiya ako love about myself. Wait lang. I love myself. Well, hmm. One thing that I love about myself is I think I'm a people pleaser, but they said it always comes, it always has a negative side of it. But I always make sure that, like, to please people, and if that's what they want, and if that's makes them happy, um, that's what I'm gonna do. If they want me to dance, they want me to sing for them. They want me to, di ba, mag-back tumbling. Sige, split. And since I was in high school or elementary, I've they always like label me as a class clown and singer, and I'm always there doing a lot of stuff. So even in high school, I've always been doing a lot. So maybe that part for me is what I love. Because I see also people like laugh and forget whatever problems they've had present in the present, and I always make sure that everyone's happy.
Next category, emotions.
Emotions. Let's do it.
When was the last time you felt lonely and what made you feel better?
Well, the last time I felt so lonely was when Shine went to the military, and having a person that's with you almost 24 hours, and she's gone, and to train, because this is something that she dreamt of since she was young. Because people are asking, oh, why does she have to go to the military? But it's a dream as a kid, and we have to support our dreams, because she has supported me in the past years of what I love and what I dreamt of. And in return, when she decided to do it, despite of like how challenging it was there, we supported her. And so during that time, it was really challenging, without her in the house, especially just me and my kid. And I have to wake up every day, cook for him, drive, and all that. So it's so challenging. And there was a time that I felt sad, because you know that's when you realize that you can't live with a person that supports you all throughout, all the phases of um, our lives. And then, but then, yeah, I overcame it just by spending more time with my son, and with my friends, and all the people that has supported us through the years. And we never did we imagine, after a few days and months, then she's back. So yeah, ganun lang.
Behind every woman is a successful man, and behind every successful man is a
Wow,
woman.
that's true.
Yahoo! The last portion is inquiry, right? Inquiry
Inquiry.
is, what do you think is the best job in the world and why?
Ah, let me see. Because I have different jobs, right?
Mhm.
Uh, for me, though it's the entertainment side. Um, Although doing um, the medical side is also fulfilling. But my first love was music, so the fact that I'm able to like entertain people and make them happy and get inspired, um, and be someone like to look up to, like some of my friend's kid, or like my a little fans club in the Philippines that are younger, that are performing, that performs, would say, "Oh, I want to be like you, Kuya Garth, or Tito Garth." Kahit masakit, Tito Garth. It's something that fulfilling as an entertainer, that a kid or someone younger than you aspires to be like you. Then you must be doing something great.
Thank you for that, and thank you for your impact to the community,
Mm.
and also with everything that you have accomplished. We're so proud of you. Now let's go
Thank you.
to the rapid fire questions. So we prepared some questions for you. Whatever, it's like a fast talk. Number one, first song you ever wrote.
Hmm. Masaya na akong iniwan mo.
One song that could make you cry instantly.
Ha! Jealous by Labyrinth.
If you weren't a musician, what would your creative outlet be?
Huh. If I'm not a musician, I should have been an actor, because I also did acting in the past.
Nice. Most embarrassing performance moment.
Oh, when I performed for a presidential, uh, running for presidential election, Mar Rojas, and I performed in front of him and in a crowd of thousands, and I choked because I ate peanuts.
Peanuts.
I ate peanuts, and then I, yeah, joke in front on the stage. Na ano mo yun, pumiyok,
You were able
because
to.
when they called me, I'm still eating peanuts, so that's why. Nakahiya.
So never ever eat peanuts anymore, okay?
Yes, no, kasi na-stuck yun dito eh.
Biggest risk you've ever taken, business or music?
Business, because that's where we put all
Moment,
finances. Second,
most challenging moment as a parent.
most challenging moment, having a special kid.
One fear you've never told anyone. What is your fear?
Heights.
Hardest truth about love and family you've ever faced.
They're inside emotions, unspoken feelings.
One thing you regret saying or not saying on stage or in public.
Making fun of genders.
One thing that makes you cry instantly.
My kids.
One question you've never been asked but wish someone would.
One question. Are you crazy? Ganon. Sabihin ko, yes I am.
We're all crazy in a different way. A mistake you're very grateful for.
Putting all my money in the business.
Something that still scares you today.
The dark.
Gort, go ahead and invite the viewers to watch your birthday show and where they can follow you. Can they still get tickets though, since it's already sold out?
We're working with Lick House and Paradise Media. They can still message Starlink for the waiting list, because currently it's sold out, and I'm grateful that people have supported. Especially Doc, thank you for also supporting the concert, and we have media giants who also supported us on this concert, and I'm just grateful. I'm inviting you on the 24th, January 24th, for Garth Garcia Sings the Classics at the Nocturne Theater, 6 p.m. and with special guest Asia's Nightingale, Lani Misalucha, and prolific songwriter Cecile Azarcon, plus a lot of surprises, and of course starting artists will be there. to support, and we might be doing something, diba? And I will be performing with a big band headed with musical director Ryan Wayman and directed by Christian Riasonda.
Woohoo! We're so excited to see that show. And please mark your calendar, guys, and join the waitlist if you haven't secured a ticket. May ticket na kami, sorry guys.
Yay! Thank you, though. I'm also releasing some songs from this concert. Garth Garcia sings the classics. We are also releasing a special vinyl that is only available at the venue. And I'm excited because the venue is a historic landmark. It's at the Nocturne, which was built in the 60s, early 60s, during the Golden Hollywood. So I'm excited for everybody, and I'll see you there.
Thanks for listening to Mindful Moments with Pedro Morante. Be sure to follow the podcast so you'll never miss an episode. If you find value in our time together, leave a quick review. It helps more people discover the space we're creating. For updates and more reflections, follow us on social media. Until next time, take care.